5, 16, 19, 21, 30, 3 and 10. Check results. You remember?
Oh, we be loving the crew. Oh, sorry. 200 and God only knows. God only knows. Bit of Formula One today. I look forward to that. I'm trying to get all these done before Formula One and football because I think it all starts at 2, which isn't great for me. You know, when there's a lot of things playing and it feels like a good day in theory, you kind of just wish it could be spread out because there's Formula One, which is I think starts at 2. You then got football, which is at 2. The big game's at 4, but still, it would probably be better if Formula One was at 2. The 2 o'clock games were moved to like 4:30, and then this 4:30 game, Liverpool Newcastle, was moved to like 8, which people wouldn't like because no one like. Well, to be fair, it is a Sunday. We can have an evening game on a Sunday. People really don't like evening games on Fridays or Saturdays. I've learned. I really don't care when the games are, as long as they're all here. But a lot of people don't like an evening game on a this day or a that day or a 12 o'clock on this. You know what I mean? Like a 12 p.m. kickoff or 30 kickoff, whatever. But yeah, I don't know where they're at this week, and I think it's like I can see it in my mind. Zandvoort. It's the one with a big bang. Daniel Ricciardo broke his wrist. Which is a crying shame because I was, trying to back Daniel Ricciardo. I want to see a bit more Danny Rick, and I don't know how long it's going to take him to come back. I know they were saying like Lance Stroll really injured his wrist. He was only out for like a couple. And that's the thing about Formula One. You can like have an injury. In football, especially around Christmas, there's like 3 games a week. Wait. 2 games a week. Well, you can have a game on like the Wednesday, the Saturday. You can't have 3 a week, but you can have like 3 every 9 days or something. A lot of football basically, and Formula One. It's like at most. We had like a triple, I think, header once, where it was like every single week, 1 a week for 3 weeks. But usually you get like 1 a week, then a week off, and then 1, then a week off, and then sometimes like 2 weeks off and then 1. So it's just like it's very spread out. So you can actually have time to recover from the injuries. Lance Stroll was back quick. They said, maybe I can Google it, because they said he should have his mind set on a Singapore return. I think Christian Horner said that. I don't know if Singapore is like... When he said that, I don't know if Singapore is set to be like one of the last races of the season. I don't know F1 well enough to know the general calendars, and because it's usually pretty similar. Like, you're never going to get Monaco first race, you know what I mean? It's not that random. Would it be more fun if they kind of just... Nah, because you wouldn't be at certain tracks at the right time of year because of weather and just sort of other factors, maybe logistically or just sort of spectacle-wise. So, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, F1 calendar. F1 calendar. I find it difficult to type with one hand, especially if it's my left. Or do I? Or is it easier with my left? No, that's not... See, this is what I mean. It's like... We're on Dutch right now, and it's only... It goes Dutch. Sorry. Italian, Singapore. So it's only like this race and the next race. And also, just to prove it, when is the Italian Grand Prix? I just love how quick the internet is, don't you? This is just stuff I live for. Jesus fucking Christ. Regardless, it's not far away. It's not exactly like one of the last races. Like, you'd think broken wrist bones have to heal. He'd be coming back, if you're lucky, at Las Vegas, which is second to last. They put Las Vegas second to last. That's kind of crazy, in my opinion. Like, I don't know why that feels kind of wild. But no, if you came back for Singapore, you still have Singapore, Japan, Qatar, United States, Mexico, Brazil, Las Vegas, Abu Dhabi. Like, I thought, yeah. But, Liam Lawson, he's going to get a decent 2 races, maybe 3, Daniel Ricciardo's out abroad right now trying to see special doctors who can give some special juice to get him back ASAP pronto. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. the other one I was talking about, I wanted to do my say my FPL because I've had FPL struggles. The first week I was very, very average. I was like just on world average on points, which was like 68 or something. Then the next week, the average was again like 60 something, and I was below average on like 30. This is very bad. Like, to get 30 is very, very bad. But like, I think most of my issues with points haven't been bad players. It's just been injured players who I haven't been taken out. I've had Reece James in there. I've had Kane in there, and I've had a couple of dead bodies as well who've not been good, like Garnacho, kind of Eze as well, but I feel like he'll come good, so I don't really want to get rid. I feel like the second I take him out, he's gonna come good. And I'm kind of banking on other people taking him out and me not taking him out, and then him coming good, and then me getting the ha over others. But right now, I've got in goal. Oh, I've got Ramsdale, I think, who's been having a bit of a shocker recently. He might get traded out for Raya. So I got Ramsdale, I got Estepinian at the back, who everyone has. I got a very typical backline. I got Estepinian, I got Botman, and I got Chilwell. And then in my midfield, I have Eze, I had Garnacho, but I had a lot of money spare. I didn't even realise, and I took Garnacho out for Salah, which, big upgrade. So now we've got Salah, Eze. I don't worry. I'd rather say Eze as well, but he's apparently is Eze, which, you know, sure. Who else have I got? I got Diaby from Villa, and then I don't remember my other midfielder. So that's either a good sign or a bad sign. It's not De Bruyne. It's someone bait like that. I could maybe check. With how the internet's been, really, it's just very unlikely. It's so shit. FPL. Let's see. Hopefully it's just remembered me, and I haven't got to log in, because trying to log in right now with one hand and trying to speak, that's just too much. That's multitasking. That's a little bit too far for me, and they want me to log in. Oh, but they remember. Sign in. Here we are. Here we go. Fabrizio Romano, here we go. Oh my god, my points are looking shite. To be fair, the average is 25 at the moment, and I'm on 27, but it just sounds bad. I got Saka. I got Saka in there as well. So Chilwell's got me 6 points, and Saka's got me 8. I've got up front. I've got Nicholas Jackson. Sorry, Nick Jackson. He's got me 7. He did score against Luton. So yeah, but I'm not sure if I should keep him in. I have fucking Gusto on the bench. He would have got me 14, but maybe I don't know. Oh, this is the thing. You don't want to be. Do I trade in Gusto? First opinion, you got 1 point, but then I just feel like Gusto. Yeah, he got 2 assists that game, but he's not really. His game isn't getting forward like that. Yeah, but then maybe it'll become more. I don't know. Up front, yeah, I got Jackson. I got Visser. Is it Wissa or Visser? I feel like it's probably Visser. From Brentford, who only got me 2 this week, but the prior 2 weeks he has scored for me, which has been good. I felt that was a decent little shout. And then I've also got Haaland, who is my captain, who I'll play in Sheffield United. So from my team could really do with Haaland bagging goals, but at the same time I don't want City to just be running away with the league. So this is the issue, you see, with FPL. You got split allegiances. But yeah, I'm taking out Garnacho for sure. I feel like he's got me almost no points every week. He didn't play this week, I don't think. I mean, the players I like who probably will not leave. Chilwell, I just like Chilwell in there. Honestly, Diaby, I like him, and this is just always going to be my cheap option up front. So he's just the one who might occasionally pop up for me. Some people chose João Pedro. You know, he's my kind of player in that position. I think more expensive than Pedro. I mean, how much is this? This is very FPL heavy. I'm realising. Let me see. He is 6.2 million. So yeah, I think Pedro was only like in the 5.5. But oh my god, I've been talking about FPL for like 10 minutes. Jesus. But I needed to. I really need to sneeze. Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna come for me? That sounded gross. But yeah, is anything else football related here? Not really. I mean, FPL. I could call this one of two things. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So, Women's World Cup was a while ago, and England lost. I just was very sure England women's team would probably win, but they didn't. They lost, and Spain won. And when they won, some bold president of the Spanish Football Association, you shake everyone's hand, you get congratulated, this and that. Maybe if we're from a fruity country, if we're from like France, they might go for a mwah, mwah on the on the cheek. They do that little whole very European. But I've never seen any kind of greeting that it goes hands on the side of the head, kiss, smushed on the lips. There you go, pat on the ass for good. It's just very inappropriate, and that's what happened. Well, not the ass thing. That was just embellishment. But what happened is, and I've only seen a screenshot. I've not even seen the video, but the guy's like giving everyone medals. I don't know if that's if she was first in line, or if he picked her out of a bunch and said you're getting lips on, or what went on there. But you look at the picture and it's very damning, because it's not really how do you kind of retaliate this, or whatever the word is, but hands on both sides of the head, mwah, type of thing. And let's just say wasn't consensual. Let's just say out of nowhere, RKO, and let's just say not in this case getting in trouble. And I always find it crazy. Well, I don't. I've got one other example, but like when people if it's a power play, like when you're in a powerful position, or like you're, by the way, very much in the limelight. Not that he's known, but you're on like a world stage event type thing, and there's multiple cameras on you. Not that you should be doing this thing sneakily at all, but what I'm saying is, I would assume you would know that. And I'm not trying to say, bro, if you wanted to get away with it, don't do it when the cameras are around. wait till the lights are... Like, no, this can come across badly. What I'm saying is it not weird that people would do things? Are they... Is it like, A, he's just that silly that he didn't realise that he was doing something inappropriate, or B, he just thought it would be reciprocated differently, or C, he doesn't care either way. Like, it's been... it's broadcasted around the world. There's however many people in the stadium. There's all these witnesses and stuff, and you're just gonna do things right there and then, like the whole Dalai Lama thing, where he's being gross with the child and the tongue thing, and he's sitting in a thing surrounded by people, cameras all pointed at him, and he's like being. And again, don't do it. Don't do it anyway. But it's just like odd that this happened again in a different way, different environment, different thing, but just on a big platform in front of everyone, if it's just like, I don't know. He's gonna lose his job probably. So or not, corruption and all that. We don't know. But yeah. That is all. Thank you. You've given me something more precious than money or any currency on this world, and that's time. You've given me time, and I appreciate that. I don't know what number this is. It could be 379 for all I know, but probably isn't. It's probably about 340 or something. So yeah, I got about 4 billion more of these still. So have a great one.
And I've got 3 kids, and the geezer was probably on like maximum 20 bags a year. Like the most boring bloke you'll ever meet. Like,